It happened. I didn't think we would be here this quickly, but we're at $300 a box for foundations. And Mr. Bag, the channel member, said, you know what? I gotta use my channel membership, get myself a sweet deal, and buy a box. So here we are, opening a collector booster box for Mr. Bag, first name David, and everyone knows what that makes you, Mr. Bag. Nah, just kidding, I'm totally playing. David has been a long-time supporter of the channel. He got a sick deal on this box, and it's time to talk about the Magic the Gathering Foundations market and the price of these products. So without further ado, let's rip into some of these juicy packs where the pull tabs never seem to work for me. I have the worst pull tab luck of all time right off the bat. Let's get into the token right away. Oh, the Lich Lord. So the Foundations secondary market has been, well, let's just call it what it is. It's been absolutely insane. Ooh, beautiful land there. But it wasn't something that maybe we should have overlooked. We heard notions, we heard rumblings, we heard rumors of possible Magic the Gathering pull tabs actually working in future sets. Stay tuned for that. But we heard that this set may or may not, ooh, tiny bones, you just have little bones, may or may not be something that isn't printed in, you know, maybe the capacity that we are used to when it comes to, call it a Big Dino is big, when it comes to the collector booster box. And to Wizards of the Coast credit, yes! You have to look at these uncommon slots. As you see, we have a new setup here, so bear with us while we figure this out. But these uncommon slots have a couple bucks in there. You can find something sweet like that. But this is something that Wizards of the Coast has been dialing in over the last year. The print run of collector boxes, the availability of collector products on a release-by-release basis is something that they have gotten much better at. So with Foundation spiking in price, it begs the question, should we have seen this coming? Should we have been aware that this is what was going to go down? And, you know, I kind of say, yes, look at this gorgeous treatment. And with treatments like this on cards, it's hard not to think that we, you know, should have seen this coming. Gosh, look at that. And as we see here with the new setup, we opened the box with a card saver because I am all in on grading cards right now. I have a whole video series coming out where I'm grading Pokemon cards, grading Magic cards. Oh gosh, look, this pack is actually pretty sweet. And I am sick, a little bit sick, of seeing the familiar, though, if I'm being completely honest with you. Ooh, Lily Swamp. We should have maybe seen this coming with pulls like this. It's something we, you know, maybe should have been more aware of. But the $300 a box is not something, in my opinion, we could have known was going to happen this quickly. And I do believe a big part of this response is the fact that we can't get a word out because we have the Manifoil Great Worm. Because this set feels like Magic the Gathering. It feels like all 5 mana symbols right there. We got to get some sleeves for these bad boys. I have them right here on the side. In fact, maybe I'll take a second, make a point, and sleeve some of these up so we have another beautiful Planeswalker land there. We maybe, you know, should have seen this coming because the Magic the Gathering that we know is definitely being overtaken, overrun. No, not by Great Worms or ridiculously beautiful Commander cards. No, but by Universes Beyond. And I am not saying that as someone who absolutely just hates Universes Beyond. But this is the last pure crack at Magic we're going to have in a while, and the Magic the Gathering community, players like you and I, fans like you and I, have certainly responded in kind. And in my opinion, that is something that, you know, kind of shows the health of the game. As we see the Crawler crawling through our pack, not only does it show the health of the game, but it shows the fact that the fans who want to play these cards, the fans who want to pick these things up, add them to their collection, and slam them down on the table with their friends, they want traditional Magic, if not all the time, at least every once in a while. And, you know, Universes Beyond is a beautiful, beautiful thing in the sense that I think it does a great job of bringing people into the Magic the Gathering community. I think, as we see Niv Mizzet here, showing their beautiful Dragon Breath, and just a great anthem. Ah, yes, Big Dino is big. I really think, you know, this is something we are going to have to lean into. It's something we're going to have to lean into in the future in ways that we are not used to. We're going to have to hold on to some of the, pure magic sets that we get if that's your bag. And it's something we have to accept, is that Universes Beyond is not only here to stay, but it is working in the sense that it's selling boxes. At the end of the day, that's what Wizards of the Coast cares about. I'm honestly sick of seeing this Lich Lord. I'm honestly sick of seeing it. I'm only a couple boxes in to the channel box openings, and I'm sick of seeing it. Cool to see Scavenging Ooze back in Standard and Day of Judgment making an appearance. All of this, obviously, will be sleeved appropriately before it gets shipped out, but for right now, we're kind of looking for the hits, and I want to know from you guys, do you think that the market is responding for the collector boxes, because we know we're not getting another pure Magic set anytime soon? Or do you think there's something else in play, another Anthem of Champions? And we have the Dragon Caller. In my opinion, ooh, the Curator of Destinies. Yeah! There's another thing at play here, in my opinion, for the $300 boxes, and that's that the cards in the set are just good. Like, there is just tons of playables in this set, and they are playables in a way that we love playable cards. We love playable cards that make us feel certain things. They have fun interactions. They're things that we get joy out of and not are just powerful. And yeah, I'm not saying that Magic the Gathering doesn't power creep. I would never make that claim, but there's more to it than just like, hey, these are the most powerful cards. And we see that reflected here. Now, the place that I am most shocked is the Play Booster Box holding steady at around $140. That is not something, in my opinion, as we see the beautiful barricade, that I would have called. That's not something that I would have seen coming. In fact, the Play Booster Box is something that I've advocated over and over again. I'm the juggernaut, you know what? I've advocated over and over again that this is a readily available product. It's not to say that it's going to be printed for 5 years, but it will be available for 5 years, and it doesn't really behoove Wizards of the Coast for that product to be rare, to be hard to get your hands on. So I always thought it would come down much faster than it has, and to see, the price holding steady where it is, ooh, Itali and the Twin Flame Tyrant, to see the price holding as steady as it is a shock to me. That is something that I really didn't believe in, but I'm clearly wrong. And as the price sits at, like we said, $140 on the secondary market, we do have a chance where this could approach $150. I'm sick of the cat! $150 for the Play Booster Box. And frankly, not something that I think is maybe worth the price when it comes to pack opening. Now, the big difference there as we approach the last pack is the limited gameplay experience. Experiencing Magic the Gathering as just Magic the Gathering in a way that you haven't before is, valuable in its own right. It might not be worth $150, but as we approach more and more Universes Beyond product, it is valuable in its own right. Last pack here, ooh, the Awakener, Nadu's second cousin, as we have called the Awakener on the channel, Nadu's and Blasphemous Edict. Ooh, and hold on, this is a really good, this happens a lot. This happens a lot. This is a really good pack with Blasphemous Edict, Slagstorm in there as we finish up with the Plains. I want to know your guys' thoughts on Foundations. We have approached $300 a collector booster box. Do you think it's going to stay there? Do you think it's going down? And thank you, Mr. Bag, for letting us open your box. All of this and a little bit of a couple extra surprises for being a channel member are on their way to you. Thank you so much for hanging out today. Make sure you click that subscribe button, because if you haven't yet, it helps me out more than you can possibly imagine. We just passed 10K, and I can't believe it. Thanks so much for hanging out, and check out the video, my video down here. And until next time, you guys know me. My name is Josh, and we'll see you around. All right, goodbye.